I am here today. I have something so funny that I want to share with you. I hope you're excited as much as I am excited. Listen, today I want to share with you some testimony about the miracles, that God is a God of miracles. Even in the middle of all what's happening and what is going on, God is still in the miracle business. And it's still going on, it's still working. So I will share with you my story. So years ago, it was 2014 to be exact, when, as I was sharing before how to hear God's voice, I learned how to hear God's voice. And I was just practicing if this is God, if this is me. And again, you can practice because God, this is what it's all about. It's not about being perfect. It's about learning how to hear his voice. So year of 2014, in the beginning, maybe end of 2013, our pastor was sharing with us announcements that he is going to Africa. And guys, I know that you're all so holy and so anointed, but I never want to go to Africa. Never in my life. Oh my goodness. All these blurbs, but I'm not going to cut them because this is me. This is how I talk. Oh well, I'm learning. I'm still learning English. So never in my life I want to go to Africa, to the mission. It was never my passion. And let's just stay there. I don't want to go into detail. I mean, okay, that's why. I moved to the United States from the third world country. I didn't want to go back to the third world country. I know that the life is bad for people there, but that was my heart, and it's my real authentic experience with you. It's different now. God healed my heart and he inspired me, and I would love to go back. And I know that I will be going back. But listen to me. So I'm going, he's making announcements, and first time he made announcements, the thought come into my mind, you're going to go to Africa. And I was like, when I told you that, spontaneous thoughts, and I'm like, I rebuke you. I don't know. It's not me. That's not my voice speaking. I thought it's devil. I didn't want to go to Africa. So I kind of brush off that thought. But once in a while during the week, I had this going to Africa? Why? I didn't even know why he's going. I didn't know what he's going to be doing there. So the week passed, and next Sunday he's making another announcements. And the thought came again. You're going to go to Africa? And I'm like, okay. So let me do this. I'm going to go to my husband and I will share with him that I feel like God wants me to go to Africa, and it's up to him. If he's going to say no, he's going to say no. So I go to my husband and I said, I feel like God wants me to go to Africa. He's like, if God wants you go. I'm like, that was easy. I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say no, Africa. So it was like, okay, I'm in trouble. So I go to our pastor and I ask him, I said, okay, why are you going to Africa? What are you going to be doing there? I feel like God wants me to go, but I don't know anything about this. So he explained, he said that that he and another lady who is bringing him there, they're going to do some conference there for the pastors. They're going to be training about kingdom and teaching and all of that. And I said, I feel like I heard the voice of God. He told me to go, but I don't know. So he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'll make announcements at church if anybody else want to join. So guess what? 6 people end up being a team to go to Africa. So that's cool. It was our first ever Abundant Life Community Church mission trip that Pastor Chris led. It was just going by ourselves as a team. And then the next part was fun part. Not only that, it was in a right timing because it was in May and our first daughter was just graduating high school and she was moving to California and all of that. But it was financially, it was not possible because it was not cheap to go there. If you're going to mission trip, you're paying for yourself. So and it was already 2 or 3 weeks. And that time, Pastor Chris, when we had a meeting with all the team together and he looks at me, he said, God told me that you're going to be teaching there. Get the message. And I'm like, what? I'm going to be teaching? He's like, yeah, get them, ask God for the word and send it to me and I'll work with you. So that was okay. Then the good part came that I had 1 week to deposit money. and it was going between 1,500 and 3,000. So it was like back and forth, but the final it was 3,000, but we need to deposit first. So one Sunday I'm worshiping. I heard a lot of miracles, a lot of stories about, how people heard from God and they go there and God giving them. It never happened to me. So I'm worshiping during the Sunday and I'm like, you know what, God, I made a decision. I said yes to you. I'm going to go. But if this is you and I'm learning how to hear your voice, you will be providing. I have no finances, but I made myself available. I said yes to you. So I'm worshiping and praying, and that was my prayer during the worship. Somebody comes to me, tap on the shoulder, and they said, I heard just now during the worship that God told me to write you a check because you're going to Africa. Yes, I said, yeah, I'm going to Africa. And again, I did not make announcements. I didn't ask anyone. It's only my family knew. Write a check, and the check was for $3,222. Not only that money covered all the expenses, covered visa, and we went to Nairobi in Kenya, we went to safari, covered everything. All I need to do, I just need to show up there. And I was absolutely shocked in a good way. And I'm like, wow, seriously? Like, if this is, and I was learning how to hear, did I hear him right or no? Not only that, so we go there, and that was my first time when I was public preaching in Africa in English, and English is my second language. So my accent and the way I was talking, they understood me better than my American friends because English is their second language. And sometimes they were asking me to translate for my pastor because he was speaking English so fast they couldn't understand. Not only that, a week before we were traveling to Kenya and Uganda to Kenya, it was a terrorist attack in Nairobi. And our airline sent us back emails saying that they're paying back, they're returning all the money, canceling because they don't encourage tourists to go to Africa because it's unsettled time. And we come together, we prayed, and we felt like, no, God says, I will protect, I will provide, you go. So we did not cancel the trip. We did win. And it was incredible. That's the place where from the first I was witnessing, I was praying for people, laying hands on people. I was witnessing the blind eyes got open, the deaf ear got open. I was witnessing the deliverance that was happening there, the manifestation that people were manifesting, different spirits, and we were praying and they're getting set free. And then you see the difference in their life the next week that you're staying there. And God worked a lot inside of me, because the places where we stayed, and the food that we ate, and a lot of things that he was helping me, let's say this way. And another thing, on the way back, my last day, we were there for 2 weeks. And the last day was all amazing. Nobody got sick except the last day when we had 4 flights to make from Uganda to Kenya, from Kenya to London, from London here. I was sick as a dog. Overnight, one night, and in the morning when I woke up, I was like, whoa, what was happening? And guess what? God came through even in that moment, and I got healed in the morning, and I had all 4 flights from there back home, totally fine, not even nothing left. No sickness, it was in my body. So I just want to encourage you. Learn how to hear God's voice. Trust him and try. What if this is God? What if I heard him right? What if he encouraged me to go somewhere? And that trip to Africa changed my life. It changed the way I trust God. And I know that I can hear his voice. And God is still in the business of miracles and signs. And if he want to send you somewhere, he will provide for you. Because all what he's waiting for you is just saying yes. And the rest he will supply. So I want to bless you with that joy, encouragement. And I hope you got encouraged. So share this video with someone and write a comments and share your miracle story, how God came through for you. I love you guys. You are amazing and fun to share with. Bye.